Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Total War episode. And also, I think today is when the Beastman bit there should hit. The DLC, which adds a mini campaign. And of course, the Beastmen themselves here to the grand campaign as well as a playable faction. If you buy it, that is. Otherwise, you can just play against them. We'll see if I can get around to getting my hands on that and then making a review of it so that people can tell, or don't have to get it themselves to see if it's actually worth bothering with. But let's head out here with Heinrich Kemp. I'm going to move down here to Schwarz. I have to try and block it off here from the Orcs. We're certainly not looking too keen with me. And over here we got here Talabaim, the Chaos chaps. We're going to move up Manfred to put a sword down their throat. And dispatch those Chaos rebels quite handily. Also further gain more dark magic. There you go, overall strengthening the economy as well, at least giving a bit more buffer to work with. Also Sybil, the Eternal Racist, has rather leveled up a bit as well. That's jolly good. That is jolly good. I can upgrade Talabek land again. Might as well rebuild Eschen. Or we added to further try and sort of rapidly build up the economy. Kislev is just besieged by a lot of things, and things are still happening at Prague, plus Volksgrad, so looks like the Snosblast might finally soon fall here. One way or the other, they'll certainly be doing their best to maintain it nonetheless. See a lot of fighting to come here, and well, let's end this turn. There we go, that one, so let's... There you go, harvest corpses. Straight for Heinrich Kemmler. Let's fight that one. Trolls. A lot of overall low leadership units. There's a few big ones here, sort of demoralized them. It ends up working out. Alright, that was a definite boost there to the starting magic.
I am back.
Spell. Vampire.
Vampire.
It's definitely, I feel, American twang to the sort of speaking there, the shouting. I don't know why, I just feel like it. Or there's just at least the impression I'm getting from it. I know some say it does sound American, there's just this vampire. Just that bit there, just at the end, they just sort of, to me, screams American. Let's go some fireballs there. And causes terror. Should also be quite handy, for example, in causing some of the elements to rot as well. So that is jolly good. Might as well sort of try and engage directly, because otherwise I'll just be shot to bits there by the artillery, which is not something I find particularly engaging. Also, if we can sort of line up a good fireball there, could end up doing quite a bit of damage there to them, in theory. The living will join us in our hatred of brown people and Mexicans. There we go, got the artillery hammering down. Fireball off. There you go.
We are immortal.
We are immortal. Disengage, please.
Legions to me. Vampire. Death matter. Curse of years.
Okay, not quite going as smoothly as I could hope for. There you go. Broke those down. Going for some of their ranged carry there and alter their artillery to silence that.
Find me if you dare. Blood magic. I am the Blitz Master. Yashi's magic to me.
Gonna hit the units there from the rear. That should also make things a bit easier there. Finally got their troll sort of breaking out a bit. Artillery breaking up, goody. Splendid, carry down. Oh well, artillery down. Gotta get the other one shattered as well. The Night Goblin archers should be falling apart. Those are going to fall apart themselves. There we go. Getting a bit close here, I think.
Vampire.
Not entirely sure what you're doing over there though. A bit the wrong end of things. Let's just be fair about that.
All will perish.
The wrong end of things. Not really gaining the edge I so desire here. Bit unfortunate.
Heinrich Kemper.
Vampire's dead though. Guess that's to be expected. Alright, you're done. Bro, there, hit those Night Goblin archers in the back.
Heinrich Kemper. For my master.
Right, disengage from that. Instead, go for the archers. Trolls are not really going to help your match, anyways.
Atrophy. Decay.
Need to get those grave guards, so the great weapons up and running shit again. Bit more to go though. Ah, you damn it! Units are falling apart here.
I am Kemper. Ha! Even Krell would be impressed.
Come on, get back here. Looks like I might end up losing this run, having not quite the match like that, so I'd hoped I would have in shattering their morale. I'd hope there'll be a bit more to go on there. Let's just fall back around Kemmler there. Oh wait, there might be something happening there. If we get him, there might be a small chance of turning this around. Get rid of him. Come on, just a bit. There we go. There we go. There we go, finally. That should give us the H we need.
Where is Krell?
Yeah, sorry, they didn't add Krell. So I don't know why they keep talking about him. It sort of be like, you know, the Emperor talking about his favourite friend Bob, and you know, Bob's not there. Makes no sense.
See my sepulchral heart.
Oh right, I have that one. I didn't think about using that. I've forgotten I had it.
I know what I do. Heinrich Kemper.
Almost got the bastard. Get rid of him, that would be helpful too. Mr. Maggot Edbud.
Bring slaughter.
There we go. Taught. Remnants of the Greenskull Halt, there we go, falling apart now with both the leader and the hero dead, and all other numbers slaughtered on the fields. There we go. A lot of casualties, but mine can be much more easily replaced than theirs. Simply put. In fact, some of them are rising again already. I think he's going to have to past. Don't think he could take on that in his current state. Warriors of Chaos running all over the place here. Scaling heading northwards. Don't know what the Varg are doing. Well, we'll soon know. Still nothing around Prague. Seem pretty indecisive. Let's see here if I can click. It is a Banshee there.
Let us make doom. Find me grave bound.
Quick raising up some of the casualties. That's fresh troops there. Moving there.
My bloodline calls.
Moving back up to Waldenhof here. Prepare to then move up to support there. And here with that taken care of, we shall rapidly set onwards towards the east to assist there. I still just wish they kind of get around to just, you know, attacking.
No, never,
Shouldn't be that difficult.
never.
Salvatore Stahlberg, Italian and German. That's a magnificent combination of names there. To say the least. So the Orcs a bit beaten up there. Just a bit. I just wish those deadbeats would have gone around to doing something. I mean, I might as well have just eventually just try and attack outwards. I just think it'd be easier if we just wreck them doing a siege attack where they sort of try to attack head on. But of course, that might be why they're not attacking, because they know they're not going to help much there. So I might eventually have to sort of take directly to them. If nothing happens by the next turn, I'll sally out there with the entire garrison in support here from Prague and just wreck them, I guess. So let's end the turn and see what happens next. The Orcs are breaking off, it would seem. They're first for the fight. Diminished, no dear, more Chaos Warriors, they're just charging in. Another wave. What would be nice if some of the other chaps appeared, for example the Bretonians. They aren't really actually doing much. They're just leaving it to the vampire count to do all the fighting here. And we got the top knots there. Scaling's creeping about. As per usual, it seems by now. Alright, finally. Gonna have ourselves a battle at Prague. This should be fun. And fully upgraded as much as possible there without having the 5th tier there. Garrison, means strong walls with strong, well, not so much from the main army, but the garrison itself. Of course, plenty of other troops, plus a few to make any approach to these chaps. So that should be pretty interesting. I think I'll use the skeleton spearmen to sort of guard the gates themselves, where most likely they'll be pushing through. So yeah, and they, oh, some of them just come as reinforcements, jolly good. Alright, where are the spearmen here? The gate should now be well defended. Let's see. The zombies aren't going to be much use of actually defending, as opposed to sort of more for like slowing down anyone breaking through, I guess, just manning bits. On the walls themselves, I suppose, something with a bit more pointiness to them might be more efficient. There you go. That's pretty much the entire line of the walls. They're just manned by my cheapest stuff there. So that basically means the fort towers can just fire away. Then they should be able to at least take care of some of the siege towers quite easily. I shall be using then the Wraith Guards and the like. There's sort of a reserve unit here and there to sort of more specifically counterattack wherever needed. Monstrous units and ghouls will form up a central unit as well there. Bats there. Quite a lot there, so we've got on my hands. They'll form a reserve here along, and the Cairn Wraiths will be here. Spooky looking chaps. And finally we got our leaders here. These are the cavalry chaps, so well, we don't actually need cavalry from up here. We'll put our necromancer on the walls though. They sort of fire death down against the advancing foe. Should try to slow them down, except he's also on horse, isn't he? Yes. Well, never mind then. Yeah, basically sort of layered defense here. Let the battle commence. Let's see what these towers can do. Chaos Trolls getting hammered there. Towers taking quite a bit of damage in theory. The cannons can hit, which they clearly can't always. Clearly. Despite being fully upgraded, these towers don't really seem to be that effective, to be honest. You might want to, I don't know, look into making them a bit more useful. Otherwise, there's not really much reason to upgrade the walls besides just for the bigger garrisons, to be honest. And they can't even take out one siege tower before it hits the walls, I don't know. It's a bit pointless. And they overall don't seem to be doing a lot of damage to the rest. So yeah, not a single siege tower taken down here by the fort towers. That feels a bit pointless, to be honest. There you go, escalate tactics as well. No. Well, might as well make things more difficult for them here. Closing spells on that spot. Spells raining down here. Already there, they're faltering. Here as well, they're not having the most of luck.
Fight the beast in the air!
I haven't even committed most of my forces. It's just a small amount of them. So now this is why I want to draw them into battle there, because overall that's going to benefit me a lot more. Trolls being pushed back. On the walls, they're running through. Just have these chaps sort of cut them down. I'll send in the bats as well. Might as well use them to sort of deal with any retreating units so they don't cause havoc there behind the lines. More ladders. More shot being fired at them. The gates still stand. I've yet to commit anything from the reserve. I suppose I could throw in the Vargwolf just to let it have some fun. We also got a nice chunk of the reserve here still standing of the Graveguard. Chaos Marauders failing to get through. Overall they have failed to get anywhere for the most part. You'll go ahead and deal with that. Team might have forgot about that. So I guess we'll send in the Can Wraiths just to see how they perform. The assault so far is having minimal luck there. They're yet to pass the walls or the gates. Anything they got on the gates, by the gates gets crushed. Carlinus on the wizard, he's not really getting anywhere. She attempts to get through there. Alright, I'm not entirely sure why my bats are running out there, but let's pull them back. Doesn't really achieve much. A cavalry is getting shot to bits. I suppose that's something the cannon times are doing alright. Guess you can go after Carlinus and finish him off. And he's just sort of running away. Actually, kill him first. You'll deal with him then. But yeah, I think Prague should be able to withstand whatever Chaos might throw at me. This wasn't exactly a small army. Of course, had no sort of really elite Chaos units, but details. Varley seems to escape here. Yeah. And we can see there's more sort of coming on the horizon just as the rest are getting shot and they're just getting hit by the cannons from the forts. The trolls are getting blasted. I think that might have been the last bit they had there, to be honest. So this has been a pretty expensive assault there for the Varg. More trolls. They got so many chaos trolls, to be honest. It's just some of them, I think, even retreating before they get close. And right here we can see so the chariots and the cavalry's just waiting for something to do. The problem is, it's never going to happen. Now the Lord is dead. Perished. If I had any cavalry, this would be the time I just charge straight at them. I'm surprised they're still trying to find just, you know, oh well, looks like they're going to rout anyways in a few moments. There we go. That was that Chaos Warband. Not before the walls of Prague. So there you go. In many a direction. Volksgrad is still besieged, but Volksgrad is just sort of more of a speed bump more than anything. Looks like they withheld against the rebels there of the vampiric kind. That's nice for them. Marcus Harkon continues to just rank up. Ooh. Well, he doesn't really need more cavalry, rather we should... That's interesting. Oh, that's because I actually lost my regular military recruiting bits. So you can only recruit some of the higher tier stuff here, I guess. Hex Wraiths, Blood Knights, Cairn Wraiths. They're all expensive, but I know. Well, I'd rather wish I could hire some more tomb chaps, but guess we'll go for these. That way we should be able to assist Catherine pretty rapidly if need be. And Weber von Karstein. Now let's get him supernatural horror. That seems like a pretty handy one.
That will stop. No.
I think he'll just remain in Prague. Pretty much there can gain. I mean, I could try and make a run for Carlinus on and finish him off.
Your last mistake.
Looks like they won't support him, so...
Wipe them out.
He can quickly deliver a blow there to the Varg before falling back.
What?
There you go, quick rank up for our necromancer friend, Paulus Harkon. Arcane Conduit. Jolly goat there. More power from the winds of magic.
Let us make doom.
Got some orcish chaps there by the moat. Empire's expanding again. In fact, I might have contact with them. Yes.
The Celestial College implores that I...
Your least trait, then. Come on. Look, I'm even willing to offer payment. I mean, we're on the friendly side too. I mean, just look at all the stuff I've done. Oh well. Chaos is back, there's number 1. Guessing that's because of that massive influx of armies here. I mean, they do look pretty mean. They do look pretty mean.
Yes.
Guess I'll have to move Heinrich up north to assist as well. I could go after Archeon here, just... Problem is I won't be able to catch him, I think. So it could just end up being one of those, we just keep chasing him down situations. I'd rather try and, you know, help up north here. Deal with the rest of his forces, then hunt him down with another pair of armies. In the meanwhile, could use Heinrich Kemmler for that, as an example. Could use Heinrich Kemmler for that. So let's end the turn. Sigvald is heading away. No, he's not. They're preparing for an assault on Prague. He's basically spearheading and then bring out the rest of their armies. He'll go for Talabain, which will allow me to hit with another army, but I'm going to move up Manfred to deal with the main push there. I'll use Kessler there to hunt him down. Or Kemmler, actually, not Kessler, but Kemmler. Kessler, I think, is from Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Really good Wolfenstein game, too. Now they're hitting Volksgrad, and well, with the assistance of that, I'm pretty confident the garrison has no chance. I mean, there'd just been these two. I'm pretty confident I could do it. It's just, and we then got Mercy, the Dark Wizard, name itself silly, but you know, a lot of Chosen, Chaos Warriors, Cavalry, Giants, Spawn, and 2 Hell Cannons. I mean, there's no chance in hell I can actually withstand that, so Volksgrad is pretty much screwed. So a minor loss there. A minor loss. There you go, and I think we'll be stopping for today here, with some more bigger battles coming out against the forces of Chaos, armies moving in, and of course the economy somehow slowly being put on spot, but though suffering some losses there. So thank you all for joining in. I hope you enjoyed this, had some fun. If you did, you know, subscribe, like, share it, and so on. Of course, do feel free to comment on it. This is Imperial Dane signing off, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Well, not tomorrow, but another 2 days staying for another one. But of course, tomorrow there'll be more other videos. Cheers.